Okay, so before we continue on to this mission, I found out today, was it? No, late last night. Well, when I say late last night, I mean more like 3 o'clock in the morning. There was a thing about a couple of things in this game which I had no idea about. One is a quote unquote secret mission, if you want to call it. The other is well, technically I suppose it is secret weapon, but it's more like hidden weapon because the way to get it is so faffy, like that it's just about faffing around a little bit. Well, to be perfectly fair, both things are faffing around to an extent. Well, when I say faffing around, I mean to the point where the mission itself, doing the quest, there was that much wandering around I did that it could have easily been classed as faffing around. So trying to find things. So I'll go through the item first. So it's apparently to get an Isu weapon. Yeah, it's an Isu bow. I'll show you. In fact, I've got it equipped. It's not quite as good, but I thought I'd equip it just because, I mean, hell, let's give it a try. It looks pretty cool anyway. Actually, I'll show you a different way. That's neat. Let me just get off this and show you. God damn it, photo mode. So, this is... I should actually point something out. This is... Being able to get this weapon is as of the time I'm recording this, which is late January 2021, if you want interested. Bear in mind that it's very possible developers will know about this and basically make it either impossible to get the way that people have been, or they'll just change it to a different system entirely. So I wanted to point this out, that it could very easily be not obtainable through the way I'm about to explain, or it may just be removed for a future purpose. So just in case you're wondering, that's a disclaimer on that one. Now, where you need to go, this one, is a bit of an arduous process, I should point out, is this little island here. To go the quickest way is just through this fast travel point, because there's nothing anywhere else near. Is go to this one here, and you'll see, basically when you get to the island, you'll see that there's one, like an ore deposit, and you'll go, like all the others, you'll try and break it. It's not breakable. So... I recommend you either use a spear, say a heavy weapon, so an axe or a longsword, or you could use your axe, but probably better to use a heavy weapon or a spear, just because it's easier. Because basically the system is that you need to do is at least anything from 2 to 10 attempts, from what I understand. I got on like the 5th or 6th, so round about halfway between that. So it's different for everyone. So you basically, I worked out, so you do it about at least probably, you can use just light attacks, well, even with, if you understand what I mean, not regular attacks with your spear or your heavy weapon, be it an axe or a longsword. Probably wouldn't recommend the hand axe. You can do it if you want. Give it 3 regular blows or light blows, 3 or 4. And what you do is create a brand new manual save. So you save it. So stand where you are. I've done the 3 hits, 3 regular hits on the actual ore deposit itself. It won't break, but bear with me. Save it. Once you've saved it, you load that save you've just made. You come back, and it's basically sort of a trial and error process, because it usually after like the second attempt. So basically, you go through the same process. You hit it 3, 4. You could do it 5 times if you want, but I wouldn't recommend striking it any more than that. So 3, 4, 5 at most. Save again in that same slot, or a new one if you want. Then actually reload that manual save. You just resaved. Now anything from the 2nd to, people have been doing, for me, was like the 5th, I think it was, could be the 4th up to 10th. Essentially what will happen is, so let's say after the 4th, for the sake of example, you come out, you've saved it, hit it 3 more times, you've saved it, and you've made your 4th save. You load it back in. What you'll find is that the ore deposit will be broken as it is. It could just be that sort of ground, the bottom, the base layer. You'll understand what I'm saying when you see it, and you'll get the weapon come up. It'll be when we unlock items, when we receive. Then it'll come up a little window. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically the legend. I never remember what the actual thing's called again. Mythical. The mythical hunter. So Nodin's Ark. It'll come up in a little window. You'll see it there. So there's no guarantee of it coming on the first or second. It's probably more like the fourth or sixth. You might get lucky and be the second. For me, I think it was the fifth attempt. So, excuse me. When I mean the fifth. When I say the fifth attempt, I mean the fifth round of doing the 3 to 4 shots, then the manual save, then reloading that save I just made. That's what I mean by that. The second thing is this mission, and it's a bit of a faff. And I'll tell you the truth, I never would have guessed it because it's not obvious. If you go to trade, this involves going to behind the trader's house, which is Yulani. Probably got that wrong, but anyway, the merchant in our settlement. Go behind there, you'll find a little note you can read. You'll see 4 things on, I think, a bit of cloth or carpet, whatever it is. Was it green? I think it was green or purple. Probably blue for all I know. But read the note. Be about pending deliveries. Go and speak to her, and she'll basically explain that it hasn't got around to it, and it'd be fantastic if you could pull it off. So, essentially, now, I haven't noticed any particular order. I've sort of been faffing around. I managed to get one that was kind of my guessing, because I kind of went for what looked familiar. And the others I actually had to look them up, because one of them literally made no sense looking them up. So, I'll explain this to you. So, this... hang on a minute. Let me just... okay, so the crate... There's a crate, an anvil, a jar. So, like a... Basically, it'll be like an old... One of those... olden day wine jars, if you like. They had the really decorative oil jars. They had wine and all that, and really expensive wine and oil and all that sort of stuff. So, which people will know if they went to play Odyssey or, you know, Origins. You've probably seen that, so you know what I'm talking about. I've got a stone, which is basically just like a stone slab, like a rectangular thing. So the crate is in Leicester. Go to Leicester. So it is, so basically if you go, so if you look for, when it says Leicester, if you look for the D and the E in Leicester, and you sort of go just south of where those letters are, and you sort of put the marker there, you'll see like a house on a hill, on a bit of a slope, going up a hill, and there'll be a lady standing outside there. It'll actually show you like the actual screen of like a bit of writing that says, oh, you know, place the object on the ground on the ground on the marked objective to, you know, etc, and you'll get a small little speech from the person, and they'll take the jar off you, and the autosave will kick in. So that's where that is. I think it was oh god. Okay, so the anvil's the one I actually don't start with me. What is it? Sorry, a second. No, that's not what I meant to do. God damn it. No, just behave. Talking to my phone here. It's being annoying. Okay, so the other one is the anvil. This needs to go. I'm not going to read out the things. I'll just tell you where you need to go, because otherwise, just yeah. Now, there's near the Western Gate, which is just near the south of this entrance, and it's like there's right here for St. Paul's Cathedral. Somewhere between there's the western entrance. Go into the city side of that entrance, and you turn. If you're actually entering the city from the west side, it'll be on the left hand side. Should be. Basically, hug the entrance to the shops and the small buildings on that left hand side. Keep going. You'll start seeing like weapons and shields along that, people making those things. You'll see like a corner where you can turn left shortly after you see a shield, a light shield. Turn left. You'll actually see an actual blacksmith doing stuff on his anvil and all that sort of stuff, like a small shop there. and you go a short way until you see the whole writing up on the screen about your place the object. That's where that is. So that's the anvil. So that's the easiest way to explain it. I mean, if it got look, if you're not really sure the other way, you can always take either locations, go outside the city walls, and then come back in and go the way I've described, if that's easier for you to remember. Where was it? Oh god, it's doing this thing. Sorry, excuse me 1 second. It's why is it doing this to me? No. Yes. Okay. The jar. Oh yes. Now these. Oh god. What was this one again? This. Oh yes. This was the jar. This was rosewater mead. Memory serves me. Oh god. It was here. Okay. So apparently I had to look for a small hut on a hill, and I was thinking it might be a bit more pronounced. Yeah, unless you know what you're looking for and you stare at this map, you're never going to find it. So, it took me a while. I just gave up and looked it up because it's this tiny little speck here. So, basically, if you go from this... Well, okay, I shouldn't say, you can't use fast travel. Yes, I know you're thinking, wait, what? Hold on, what? Yeah, okay, I should probably... My apologies, I should have explained that from the beginning. During this mission, apparently this is some sort of miniature Easter egg for Death Stranding, apparently, in terms of the traveling and all that sort of stuff. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure whether it's true. So, the whole point of this mission is you cannot fast travel. Because if you put the item on the ground, apart from being in the ship or whatever like that, we can travel through the waterways. It's basically about you dragging the object in your hands and carrying it to the location. You can't really use fast travel. So, apologize, I should have said that earlier. So, go to here, traverse. I would watch out, there's some bandits around here, so it would make it a bit more arduous. I managed to get away from the bandits by circling the bus a few times, which is hilarious. So, yeah, that was quite funny. So, I'll just show you, if you don't want to know where I'm going first. So, if you want to mark a point, those two fast travel points, there's the hill there, just north of the Thieves' Warren. This little speck here is a hut. You'll see it's the most obvious thing there once you see it from afar. Basically, you get near the front door, front entrance, and the whole writing thing will come up again. So that's the jar. I think it's rosewater mead or rosewater jar, whatever it is called. The other is a stone block, which needs to go. That is. Oh, that's Lincoln. Here we are. This is again go via. So get on your boat, head around, and there is basically around here. Drop off, get off your boat, hop off the bridge, carrying the stone. It's not massive, it's like a rectangular stone slab. You'll understand it when you see the 4 items got carry. You don't do it in any particular order, but it's just the order I figured that we've looked it up and did all that sort of stuff. So, come here, you'll see like farming fields where people are doing their thing. There'll be like a farmhouse, best way to put it. With a lady standing outside there sweeping, I think it is. Basically take the stone up to her, place on the ground, the right hand will come up on the screen, and she'll be quite overjoyed to see it. You'll get anything from, I think it's 18 silver to 60 silver, depending on delivery. I think it's like averaging of somewhere between 40 and 60, I can't exactly remember. Apparently the reward for this mission is supposed to be 3 silver ingots? Yeah, I think it's silver ingots. Nickel. God damn it. Nickel. the color is silver. That's why I'm getting confused. On nickel. I haven't received it yet, but apparently it's a glitch in the game. It's already been reported. The people at Ubisoft have already stated that apparently you're supposed to get 3 nickel ingots, or at least 2. I believe they've said it's 3, I believe, nickel ingots as a reward for this. I should point out, to receive that, once you complete those 4 deliveries, you've got to go back to the merchant. I think her name's Yulani, probably wrong. Chat to her again, basically explain that you've done it all, she'll be very thankful, all that sort of stuff. Apparently you're supposed to receive 3 nickel ingots. I haven't received them yet, but apparently what happens at times, and can happen, is that it's delayed, so during the next story arc could be halfway between at some sort of fast travel point, which when I jump from one place to another, it could just suddenly appear randomly, and it's actually reward for that mission. So if you see it, there you know what that's for. So that was to point that out to you. So yeah, that's been a bit of a faff. So oh boy. So let's get on to this story mission. I know that took a bit of a while, my apologies, but I just wanted to go through and explain all that because I thought it was only fair. The last mission.
Rest easy, friend.
In Nottinghamshire.
You will be avenged. Our bodies may be broken, our pouches may be empty. Our souls will thrive. You will be remembered.
Okay. Why am I getting a Robin Hood, yeah, Robin Hood vibe? Maybe that's intentional. I mean, I suppose you are in Nottinghamshire, but I'll just say that's a vibe I'm getting from this.
What happened here?
An attack gone awry. We found more of Constantine's Picts than expected. The rich have their numbers, both in coin and spears. My men were not ready, and we were overwhelmed. But I'm afraid it's not over. They know I still live. Hark! Pict reinforcements! To battle! The spirit of my men are with me, and my spirit with theirs!
Oh, let me get a hold of it for you. Yes, I've gone back to the axe for now, just because I felt... I mean, the hammer's all good, but I need something a bit more speed and a bit of, you know, ferociousness, so I thought I'd help back to that for now. I'll probably head back to the longsword quickly enough. Oh, can we get a good look at your face now? I am getting some serious Robin Hood vibes from this. I hope I'm saying the name correctly. It's been that long since I've read the folklore on that one, so I apologize if I've just said the name wrong, but I think you get the legacy behind that one, so... But you just let me...
The threat is gone.
What a fight! The Pict King Constantine will feel a little lighter in the purse tomorrow. Thank you for your aid.
Call me Eivor.
The name's Reacher. Reacher Sherwin.
Ah!
You know, we could use someone like you in our band of merry rogues and knaves. The poor get richer and the rich get poorer, thanks to us. We've a hideout in the woods. Drop by sometime. Share an ale, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, until we meet again.
Hideout in the woods. Sounds interesting.
So if anyone doesn't understand, it's the Sherwood. There's the Sherwood reference. Sherwin. I don't know if that's actually direct I don't know if that's an actual direct reference, but I'm taking it as a reference to the Sherwood. So, which, if I recall correctly, is where Robin Hood was most infamous for. If I recall correctly. Like I said, it's been a while since I read the legends, so sorry if I'm getting it wrong, but I'm going off muscle memory there. Literally. Okay, I'm going to go and do the Yorkshire, well, Yorkshire in this one, it's Yorkshire story arc. We're probably going to speak Rand V, my god. It's probably going to talk to us about Winchester and all that sort of stuff, with all this, with the last three and all that kind of stuff, so... We'll get through that conversation. I'm not going to do Winchester yet. I'm going to wait for that because there's a couple of other places. But what I say, I mean, there's a couple of other story arcs I want to do first. Well, I assume there's a couple of other story arcs. I'm pretty sure that Nottinghamshire and Gloucestershire will have their own story arcs, I would assume. And perhaps even back in Norway, northern Norway, there will be a story arc for that. So... with that assumption, there's at least 3 more. I'd probably leave Winchester last. So, well, we'll see what happens. That's just my general thinking around that. Yes. Hey, Chewie! How are ya?
Oh, look at you, Chewie.
Good to see you, darling.
Nice to see you too, Ranty. Oh, good. We didn't. Oh, I
I
see.
want to see the Alliance map.
She'd only explain that to us if we actually went. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, cool. We get to leave it. That's fine. That's materials. Materials from that. Okay, cool. So yeah, okay. So I was like, okay, so cool. We can go to Nottinghamshire and Gloucestershire, which I'll do before I even go anywhere near close to Winchester, because it's the last 3, which means then we get the Master Assassin, Master Templar, blah, for, for the Warden of Faith that you can get. Yeah, go after the Grand Master. So this must be for upgrades. Oh, this must unlock another set of upgrades, I think. It's all in Yorkshire.
What awaits in Jorvikshire?
Halfdan Ragnarsson, conqueror of the north, sends his greeting. He wishes to meet with Eivor Wolfkist personally.
Sure.
Halfdan Jarl. I have heard that man's name so often. I feel as though I know him already.
He is currently entangled in a war with the Picts of the Northern Hills.
Ah.
I suspect he wants your counsel. Or your axe.
Well, probably
If
both.
you are keen to meet him, he asks that you join him at his war camp. I have the location here.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's pledge.
I'll go at once.
With caution, Eivor. Jorvikshire is currently at war with the Picts.
Really?
A
No
proud
kidding.
clan that lives just beyond the Roman wall.
The war in the north. Sorry, I was trying to do some sort of Game of Thrones impression that absolutely shocking. I know, utterly appalling. I know, I called myself out on that one. Oh god, that was awful. At least the intent was there. That's all I can say for that one. Oh, dearie me. Ah, okay, that's... Oh, right. Interesting. The Picts. I thought they were... Maybe I'm thinking a bit... Wait, because that's... Oh, no, because that's around the 9th or 10th, isn't it? I thought the Picts were more into England. Or was that earlier? Was the Picts were... Oh, okay, so maybe the Picts were around this... I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure, I'm just thinking out loud. I think the Picts... They were a faction of Saxons, I think. I'm probably wrong, I'm just thinking out loud here. Because I'm sure they were a faction, they had a... Not tribe's not the right word, but a kingdom of their own in a sense back then. So they must be driven north by the Danes when they arrived. I'm assuming, because then up north would be going up towards Scotland. So, huh? Okay, fair enough. That I'm like, what? Why did I just get out of that for? So you're just getting out the menu screen for things. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm sure there are. It was a war. Well, it is a war. I do sometimes tend to get my knowledge of British history a little bit wrong at times, just because I honestly sometimes get confused on the clans and things like that. I know I shouldn't, but sometimes it's just like
The battle climbed into the hills.
sometimes I just get a little bit mistaken on the emblems with names, you know. You'd think I'd know a bit more, but not quite so obvious all the time.
Hey, who's that?
Hey, I'm a friend. I'm a friend. Well, you're gonna learn that. Whoa, you're gonna...
Help the wounded, and get every man's name. We leave none behind.
Oh, Faravid! Oh,
Well
you
met, Eivor Ravenfriend.
you were with us in York. Good to see you again.
Now there's a face I've seen before.
Faravit. We met in Jorvik, the
Yeah.
Yuletide feast.
The Yuletide Massacre.
Oh yeah.
I remember. What brings you here?
Halfdan Jarl. He summoned me. Is he near?
He was, but the Picts hit us hard. We were separated.
And here they come again.
Fresh attack from the hills.
Come and get us.
Picts. They won't be happy to
Yeah,
see the
whining
likes of me.
pics. Haha! Oh, let me come. Let me get these assholes for you. Whoops! Well, completely missed the air. Off with their heads.
Oh, then take you all!
Oh my god, they've got bloody fire axes, there it is. Oh god. No, oh, you asshole. No, you don't. No, 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 no. Oh! Right in the face. Excuse me. Let me take care of these assholes. Alright. Take care of you. There we go. Oh, wait, you're supposed to... Oh. Alright. Ooh, I thought there was more coming from there. Oh, down you go. Nice. And especially with this one at the Isu bow is that oh god damn it, is there's better damage the further away you are. Oh crap, that was awful. That was absolutely bloody awful.
Picts are just ahead. Lead the way and we'll watch your back.
Oh, that could have gone better. Accuracy is not great.
Are you wounded?
Oh, more of them.
If we die today, tonight we drink with Odin. Either way we claim victory. For Thor!
Oh, oh, damn! Oh! Oh my god! I mean, it's a very Thor vibes of Thor from Halfdan. From Halfdan Ragnarsson.
You owe me your life, old friend. Once again.
Halfdan Ragnarsson, we meet in the Forge of Battle. Surely a good sign.
I don't know you. One of Faroid's new dogs?
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan.
Exactly.
Eivor, yes. Down in Mercia. Kingmaker with my brothers Eivor and Ubba. And
Pretty
Fingal
much.
in East Anglia.
Yep.
From the tales I hear, I feared you might be taller.
That's not a fear you feel often, I imagine.
So you answered my summons. But the timing is poor, as you can see. Too many here are spent, battle sore, thirsty. Faroid, have your men build field pyres for the dead.
At once, my Jarl.
What's wrong?
Not here, not now.
Wait, what? Okay.
Then to Doncaster for a victory feast!
Alright, and the Doncaster. Okay, gotcha.
The oldest son of Ragnar Lothbrok, so he says. What do you make of him?
So far, I'd say impressive. honestly.
Heroic display. He makes a powerful first impression.
Just the way he likes it. Welcome to Jorvikshire, friend.
Well met, Faravid. I was hoping your Jarl would be as welcoming, but I suppose I must earn his trust.
Is that why you've come here? To earn Halfdan's trust? To find a seat at his table?
I have my own table.
Yeah,
What I want is a bond of friendship between the new lords of England.
exactly.
Among whom you count yourself, I suppose.
It is an ally I seek, not a master.
True.
Well, there is but one lord of Northumbria.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, we get that. We just want to have a friend here. God's sake, dude. I know you're tight with Halfdan, but just simmer, you know? Come on. Seriously. It's like he's scared to take his place.
Take the gear and start digging.
Anything else to say?
He's at Doncaster, the towering castle by the river.
Gotcha. So, to Oak. Oh, right. Okay, well, might as well go this way. I don't suppose there is a, Screw it, we'll go this way. Gather wood just in case he wants to freeze us to death. Decent little fish. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll end this one here. And yeah, see you in Doncaster. So that was quite the start. I'm getting Thor vibes, honestly, from him. I mean, okay, yes, I admit that the hammer was a bit of a, you know, obviousness, but yeah, I don't know. It's very yeah, the design of the hammer. That's the personality, you know. Russian, you know, grabs, smashing together, you know, very blunt, brutal like Thor, you know. Pull the pride, you know, just absolutely smash people with the hammer. It's like, get out of my way, bang, you know. So I'm getting Thor vibes. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll see if that's good. Well, anyway, I just find it interesting. I mean, interesting is in like in a good way. It's like, you know, that'd be kind of cool if that was sort of like he's sort of like some sort of incarnation of Thor in that sense. That'd be kind of cool, you know, like where, you know, Thor's incarnation, supposed in this way, if I'm getting that right, and all that sort of stuff. If you know what I mean. So, but yeah, see you next time.